Hello everybody, welcome back to another brand new trip report. Today it's Alaska Trip Reports. I am flying back to Hawaii today, to Kona via Honolulu. I am very excited to finally try nonstop from Anchorage to Oahu. It's been long overdue for my channel. Here we are pulling up to the Ted Stevens Anchorage International Airport, and I'm excited to get this journey on the road. Here we are pulling up to the Alaska Airlines bag drop doors and just about to enter the terminal. And now we are on our way inside the Anchorage airport. Here I am just about to view the amazing animal statues here. So we'll take a look at those. There's a really cool fox there. And there's also a really huge grizzly bear, Kodiak bear, which you'll see in a second here. I mean, look at how big that is. It's crazy. I'm just dropping my bag off all the way to Kona, and now I'm off to TSA, which unfortunately, for some reason, my number didn't get recognized and I had to go through the original. Had to get flagged, pat down. It was very uncomfortable, and I never want to go through that again. So, yay. Our ride to Honolulu today is November 712 Alpha Lima, a brand new 10-month-old Boeing 737 MAX-9 delivered to Alaska in February 2025. I am headed down to McDonald's to get a quick snack before my flight, get some amazing fresh hot nuggies, french fries that are always hot, and a always bombing Sprite. Here we have a Kalitta Air Boeing 747-400 that's taxiing on her way out to Seoul. This is in a ghost white livery. We also have this Korean Air Cargo Boeing 747-400 that just taxied in from Chicago O'Hare. Here's our departure board above our gate, showing all the information, upgrade lists, and more before our flight. Here we have an Alaska Airlines Boeing 737-900ER that is just taxiing into the gate from Seattle. At this time, they were calling first class, pre-boarding, and at most gold status, so with my gold status, I was able to board earlier. And here I am double tapping the airplane for good luck as always. Love doing that. I asked nicely and I was able to get in the cockpit before departure, so here I am. You can see the really cool HUD heads-up display and a bunch of the lights. There's the gears, engine stuff, and so much more. Hello everybody and welcome on board the Alaska Airlines Boeing 737 MAX-9. In the front there are 16 first class seats in a 2-2 configuration, followed by 24 premium class in a 3-3 and 138 code, making the total number of seats on this aircraft 178. Alaska uses the slimline 3530 seats from Recaro, which give about a 33 inches of pitch. All seats are also equipped with in-seat power, both power outlets and USB-A ports, new tablet holders, phone holders, and miniature middle cup holders. Here's another look at the 110-volt power outlets offered. I have an absolutely amazing view from my seat today of 8F in premium class for the 6-hour ride down to Honolulu tonight. I am super excited to fly on this bird, so let's get this show on the road.
Please remember to place one bag up overhead and one bag completely off the seat in front of you. To maximize bin space, your overhead bag should be placed on the side of the Alaska Airlines and One World Airlines Universal.
Now let's take a look at the Alaska Airlines 737 MAX-9 safety card, which indicates all the instructions in the rare event of an emergency landing. Here's a look at the tray table on board in premium class with the new, of course, 737 MAX featured middle cup holder. Now here's the Alaska Airlines drink and snack menu, which you can pause and read if you want. There's a lot of options to choose from. We always pre-order though. Here we have the Alaska Airlines new Atmos Rewards magazine, which shows all the partner airlines if you travel with them overseas.
Others while finding your seat. If you brought aboard 2 bags, please remember to place one bag up overhead and one bag down completely underneath the seat in front of you. To maximize bin space, your overhead bag should be placed on its side. If you're seated in an emergency exit row, please review the exit seat requirements on the safety information card. Let us know if you're not qualified or comfortable performing the duties listed.
Your captain today, head down to Honolulu, my
friend Ben Gray is our first officer, and you got an excellent crew back there. They're going to take real good care of you, but anything that Ben and I can do from up here to make your ride more comfortable, let us know. Flight plan time says 5 hours and 44 minutes, and I'll tell you, we're as excited to go to Hawaii as you are. So thanks for joining us and coming with us today. I think you know they're going that way, so keep an eye on that seatbelt sign anytime you're out in your seat. Keep those belts securely fastened. In the forecast for the ride, looks pretty good for the first 2/3. The last third, there is some weather down there, so we'll try to do most of our potty breaks and those kind of things early on in the trip. So we'll keep you updated if there's anything to talk about. Otherwise, we'll let you take a nap. I promise we won't. And we'll look forward to saying goodbye to you there on the ground in Honolulu.
Now to Honolulu. Your crew today, Captain Joel Caldwell. He is the birthday boy today. First Officer Ben. My name is Karen, and with me are Jeff, Jackie, and Kelly. Safety is our highest priority. We appreciate your attention while we share some important safety information. Seated and oxygen mask will drop from the panel above. Stay seated and pull down on the oxygen mask to start the flow of oxygen. Remove any face coverings, then place the oxygen mask over your nose and mouth and secure the mask with the elastic band. Tighten by pulling on the ends. The bag will not inflate, however, oxygen will be flowing. Put your mask on before helping others. Keep it on until a crew member says it's no longer necessary. Compartment overhead. Infant life vests will be provided if needed. If instructed by a crew member, press on the words "push here, life vests inside" to access your life vest. Grab a life vest, push up on the panel to close, and then tear open the bag and remove the vest. Then place the vest over your head, bring the waist strap to the front, and buckle tight by pulling on the ends. Just as you leave the aircraft, inflate the vest by pulling down sharply on the red tab. You can also manually inflate the vest by blowing into the tube. The light will activate in water. There are 4 life rafts on board, 2 in the forward ceiling compartments, and 2 in the Airlines policy that main cabin utilize the 3 spacious lavatories in the back of the aircraft. Main cabin begins at row 6. And to prepare us for takeoff, please make sure that your seatbelt is fastened, ensure that your seat back is upright, and headrest is lowered. Tray tables and device holders are stowed. In first class, foot and calf rests are stowed. All bags, including crossbody bags as well as larger items like laptops and tablets with keyboards, must be stowed underneath the seat in front of you. If you are seated in an
Got an amazing view of this Boeing 747-400 freighter taking off in front of the Alaska snowy mountains on departure. Here we are getting ready to turn and burn for our flight to Honolulu off Anchorage's runway 33. If you're an avgeek, turn up your volume. We got an amazing view of downtown Anchorage as we were leaving. I'm excited to leave the snow behind for a little while longer. just about to fly over Mount McKinley before turning over to the Pacific Ocean. Absolutely amazing view, but I personally like to call it Denali as a local Alaskan. Our route was very unique and actually took us across the Panhandle and then down into the Hawaiian Islands. Now we're going to take a look at the Alaska Airlines in-flight Wi-Fi. It's simple. All you do is go to settings, type in alaskaairlineswifi.com. You'll be connected to the homepage where you can browse free movies or purchase in-flight Wi-Fi. I ended up purchasing it. Here I am on Flight Radar 24. We're going to head to Instagram, see if anyone's tracking me, which they are. Now we're going to head over to YouTube to see if I can get any videos to load. Takes a few seconds, but once it's there, you can browse a bunch of movies and videos on YouTube. And finally, we'll pop over to TikTok to see if I can get any content to load there. As you can see, that loaded pretty fast too. And we're just going to scroll over some Reels and some TikToks. See if anyone's notifying me of anything on my accounts. And let's get in. Now we have this absolutely amazing view of Mount Redoubt Volcano, a dormant volcano in Alaska that's been not active since the early 80s, so about 40-some years. This is the shot I got with my amazing iPhone 17 Pro Max 40x zoom. It brings it out to over 1,000 millimeters, which is crazy at 40 times. The crew brought by a little snack basket before our pre-orders arrived. I'm glued to that window from takeoff to landing. It's the best feeling in the world. Drink service 1 came around, and I got a Sprite cranberry mix. And there's my main, the fruit and cheese platter. and the hot option of the chicken salsa verde. It was absolutely delicious. The fruit and cheese platter consists of green grapes, red grapes, apples, crackers, cheddar cheese, white cheddar, brie, and Seattle famous chocolate. And here we have chicken, rice, corn, cojita cheese, and a big pepper that I didn't eat. This meal definitely made the Clean Plate Club, as you can see. I would definitely get it again on our next flight. This was my first time flying with my Atmos Rewards, so I finally got one of their special chocolates. Super good. Really cool logo too. Here I am getting ready to get in the mood for Hawaii with one of the classics Hawaiian roller coaster rides.
Completely finished now, and those cards are out of the aisle. If you are seated in main cabin, it is Alaska Airlines policy that you get to use the free spacious lavatories in the back of the aircraft. Main cabin does begin at row 6. Appreciate it.
Drink service number 2 came around and I got the passion orange guava and a cup of ice. Absolutely delicious, one of my best drinks, most favorite in Hawaii, and it brings me right back to the islands when it's served on flights to and from Hawaii, so that's really nice too. Here I am walking back to the back of the Alaska Airlines 737 MAX to check out the bathroom and use the restroom for myself. There was a bunch of empty seats on this flight actually, so I got to get a different view on the way back. Welcome to the Alaska Airlines Boeing 737 MAX-9 bathroom. Peace. In the front there is a sink, toilet, maybe changing station at the back, and your average sized room. You know, they could be better, but that's alright. Trash bin, and your sink with hot and cold water and soap. Your average sized sink, and there's a demonstration of the sink too. As I said, there was so many open seats on this flight, I was able to move around and get a few different angles for the YouTube video. There's behind the wing, and then there's directly on the exit row, which I was in 2024. Shortly after, the fourth and final drink service commenced I ordered a coffee with cream, 4 sugars, and 4 cream. And there's a demonstration of the middle cup holder, which is very nice. Love it.
If you have little ones, make sure they're buckled up also. This is for the safety of everyone around you and for yourself.
I put my phone under the window shade and exposed it for about 15 seconds, and this is what I got. got to fly right over the Hickam Air Force Base on our arrival into Honolulu. That was really cool. As we are on short final for Honolulu's runway 8 left, I want to say thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Turn on the bell notifications so you never miss an upload. And follow my Instagram, wormlight_spotting_2.0 for all my latest news, travel updates, and plane spotting photos. Now we are vacating our way off the runway and on the way to the taxiway after our amazing 6-hour flight from Anchorage.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Honolulu. The local time is 9:51. Please keep your seatbelts on. Our pilots will turn off the seatbelt sign when it's safe to get up. Your belongings should remain stowed until we have safely reached the gate. If your phone is close, you can take it out of airplane mode. With our baggage service guarantee, your bags will be at the baggage claim within 20 minutes of our arrival at the gate, or see a baggage agent to receive a discount or points toward a future flight. For information about connecting flights, refer to the Alaska app or check the monitor.
Aloha everybody, and welcome to the Daniel K. Inouye Honolulu International Airport. We are now just getting off the jet bridge and soon entering the amazing Honolulu Airport. And welcome to the inside of the Honolulu International Airport. We are now making our way outside before heading to baggage claim. There's a really pretty outdoor park down below for people who want to wait by the waterfall before their flight, so I think that's really nice. This is also my very first time seeing the amazing 777-300ER up close. It's so huge. It's unreal. This is definitely an aircraft I really want to fly on one day. She was resting before her flight to San Francisco. Now we're off to baggage claim, and we're going to go to the ground transport as we have a 18-hour layover here for the first time. So we're going to head to a relative's house to spend the night and then leave tomorrow for Kona. There's the amazing Aloha sign. And now we are just getting out of the Honolulu International Airport baggage claim area to flag down a taxi to bring us to our accommodation. As you can see, it was absolutely pouring rain, but that's alright. Hopefully I'll be able to come back next time with better weather. And here we are flagging down the taxi. Here we are in the taxi, and that's it for the end of the video. See you next time.